Hello and welcome in. I've just got back, well, just on Monday I got back from a holiday. And I am still quite tired from that. I've spent more time in public transport and waiting for public transport than pretty much anything else. So that was quite tiring, but it was very good as well. I had a lot of fun. And so today I'm not going to do Nautica, but I am going to do some Bookshop Simulator, which I have played a fair bit of, but I did restart it. It is in early access, so I was gonna say there's not that much stuff in it yet, but that is not true. There's a fair amount. You can fill a few hours with this. A fair few hours, in fact. But yeah, there's 3 bookshops so far that you can get, and I have unlocked all of them, and I unlocked most of the stuff as well. But not in this save. This is a new one. So this is a bookshop called Bookshop. I don't have a fun name for this, so if anyone has suggestions, I will take suggestions. But otherwise, we are going to go ahead and install. That's not very nice, is it? Let's put it there. So this is our first bookshop. It's in Lyon, in France. And we're going to sell some books. So this is a little different from Tiny Bookshop, because in this one it does have actual books, but they all have a different name and you can't learn anything about them. At least I don't think so. No. It just has a title, an author, and then a genre. I know some of these. I know a good number of them, I think. But I certainly do not know all of them. Also, we're going to skip all of these because it's Pride Month and we don't do them. We might get them in second-hand book boxes. We almost certainly will. I don't think you can throw them out, so we're just gonna have to pretend they don't exist. In the meantime, I'm going to get Caverns and Wyverns Guide. That's fun. That was a reference book. Maybe we also get... Let's get a... We can sort them by genre. Classic fiction. The Bad Batsby is easy to recognize on the shelf because it's a black book and not a lot of them are. Let's get... Do we get a true crime or children's book? Maybe we get a children's book as well. That would be nice. Where's the children's books? The Very Angry Caterpillar. I'll get The Very Angry Caterpillar. We need to purchase 2 order of books. Let's get the Very Angry Caterpillar and Caverns and Wyverns Guide. Now I know this is the Hungry Caterpillar, and this is a Dungeons and Dragons Guide. There's something Gatsby, but I don't remember. Great Gatsby, I think. Can we get them all? Yeah, we can get them all. I'm getting them all. I needed to get 2, but I'm going to stock my shop. Now we're going to, of course, put the children's books on the top shelf because we can reach that. That's fine. So we can adjust the prices. Usually I just round them up by, put them up by 10% round. We call it good. Turn on the lights. Look at that. Now we open our store. And we can get some more books, because we have one shelf left. What did we not yet have? We did not have fantasy. Let's get Duskwood. I feel like I know what Duskwood is, but I also don't. So someone who does do books might tell me. Also, it seems from this game very easy to run a bookstore because these people buy way too many books. Like, no one buys, I mean, maybe some people do, but they buy several several copies of each book. Personal shelf. Like, who buys two copies of The Bad Batsby? But I do kind of like the 3D people. A lot of them are very non-binary. Ooh, we got a paint can. I usually don't bother with the paint can. Actually, I need to bother with the paint can. Paint, bookshelf, blue. Now paint it back to normal. Let's go with that. Hello? A book, a copy of Duskwood. Some of these people do look at you weird, when they're over here at checkout. Like, that's one hell of a smile. You can also recommend them books, but I haven't done that so far. Can get another license. Let's get King of Bugs, which I think is Lord of the Flies, probably. Oh yeah, I didn't buy them. King of Bugs. We've got King of Bugs and the Hungry Caterpillar. We do need to get some more of most of these. These shelves can hold 15 books, so later in the game, when I have stockers like working for me, I will order new ones when they are at 5, because then the shelves will be full again. And you don't end up with boxes with a few books left in them. There you go. Oh, and they, like, older people will phase through each other as well. We can phase through everyone too. The rounding of the books is very convenient because you don't have to worry about too many cents. Or any at all, really. How are we doing? We can get some more King of the Bugs. Get another box of Caverns and Wyverns. I keep thinking of the song My Favourite Things with Caverns and Wyverns. Or Wyverns. Wyverns is easier to say. I'm not sure what the proper pronunciation of that is. I would like to make a bookshop with second-hand books only. I think you can probably do that once I've unlocked second-hand books. Oh yeah, after this day we unlock the second-hand books, as it says in the complete the day side panel. So I've watched Secret Sleepover Society play this, and it seemed fun enough to also give it a shot. They often pick the good games. I think it was this one. I've not really heard the music when they were playing it. It's nice. It's got chill vibes too. We're almost level 4. We might make it to level 4 today. Also, some of these books, I think there's one from James Bond. They're just listed as fiction. And some of them are non-fiction, but there's also reference books. So the categories are a bit odd. Um, Tiny women. Let's get tiny women. Tiny women. This is also just a fiction book. No genre, just fiction. We're out of... What was that? It's not that one. Was it King of the Bugs? Which book was on that shelf? I think it was King of the Bugs, but it looks blue here. It was this one. Can have more of all of those as well. That one, no, not that one, oops. I think it was these four. I do like the Bad Batsby cover. It's a very nice one. Also, I'm not sure if they licensed any of these titles, or if they didn't need to or didn't bother. No, it's 8 PM, so we are not getting any new customers. We can just order a new box of tiny women. That sounds bad out of context. And then we will end our day. We got a box of used books. One of which is Hermes's ledger. And as I said, we are going to get the Harry Potter books, but we're just going to pretend they don't exist. Now these are special books that if you put them on the pedestal, you get the reward that is listed on the side. I need to get a used bookshelf. I don't think I can buy the other one yet. Used bookshelf, go here. Also, I am stocking these randomly. Sorry for anyone who does not like that. I'm going to get some more used books. We've got a first edition of the famous battles of World War IV? 4. Famous battles of World War IV. But I don't have a shelf yet to put them on, so I'm going to put that on my shelf. Yeah, I can't. Whoops. I can't get that shelf yet. Could get a Monstera though. Do like a good plant. Let's put it... It's really difficult to place it on a shelf, so I'm going to put it here. Hello, cat. What do you need to collect your grasses for? Oh, I see. That does make sense. Well, good luck. They are now at their peak, I think. I've seen a lot of very pretty pink grasses, or purple, pink and purple grasses on my walk today. I'm not sure what was a weird statement. I don't think there was anything weird about that. I mean, I've done biology. It's not necessarily weird to me to collect grasses for anything. It could have been a craft as well. Or for a pet. You can collect it for many things. But I do remember our plant courses as well. I don't remember any of the plants we needed to learn and know about. But I do remember that we had the course and it was quite fun to do. Probably helps that we had it with good weather. It's too loud on the western front, I think the book is called. I'm not sure how good you are with books, but I know very few of... Well, I don't know very few of these, but I don't know books very well, so... I don't know for all of these what they are a reference to. Yeah, pretty much. You start with a one shelf and this counter, and you buy licenses for the books you can sell. So you can pick yourself which books you want to start selling. We must be running out of books soon as well, I think. I think we probably can get new ones for all of these. And they all have fun names on, or like joke names based on their actual title. And I know some of these. I have not read most of them. Yeah. Like, I've heard the title of It's All Quiet on the Western Front. I didn't know it was a German book. My favorite book is The Very Angry Caterpillar. We have the book The Very Angry Caterpillar, which is just pissed. That's a Pokemon, if anything. This one, I don't know. We have The Bad Batsby. We have Caverns and Wyverns, which is definitely not Dungeons and Dragons, the player's handbook. We have King of Bugs, which is Lord of the Flies, I think. And then we have Tiny Women, which is Little Women, I think. And the second-hand books can be any of them. Also, yeah, we have a special we had a first edition of like important things of famous battles of World War IV. Yeah, I did say at the start as well, like, this game makes it seem easy to run a bookshop because most of these customers also buy like several copies. Of the same book, which is not something most customers will do. And yeah, there's a lot of jokes to be made with Tiny Women, because I did earlier buy a box of Tiny Women. But you can make the same jokes about Little Women, so... I need to order a new box of The Bad Batsby. And we are going to ignore that Harry Potter is in this game, because... I mean, I've said a lot about that book, but I feel like I have to mention that, especially because it's Pride. We don't like those books. Happy Pride. Let's put a Pride comedian in here. Pride. Yeah, it's... I would have liked them to call it Harry Butter, which is a joke that I've heard at some point, but they didn't. I think it's Harry Fodder or something. Let's see. Oh, not here. It's Harry Fodder. Don't know who the author is. Bob Bowling. So I'm not gonna get any of these, but they are in the second-hand books. Let's get the Fellowship of the Bling. We do like some Tolkien, R.R. Tolkien. It's not Jolkien, Rolkien, Tolkien, but it's close. Also, some of these people have a lot of cash on them. We do need to get the Hobbit, or the Halfling. Oh, I got the Fellowship of the Bling, not the Halfling. The Halfling is also one of the books here. I need to get a new shelf for the Tolkien series, I think. There we go. There's our Fellowship of the Bling. Two copies of the Player Handbook. Enjoy your gaming session. I wish we could sell dice. You do unlock bookmarks later and candy, but not dice, alas. Should get some more second-hand books as well. Ooh, we got ego and bigotry. Ego and bigotry is fun. And we can hire someone. Let's hire someone. I want to hire a cashier. Let's hire Jacob. Jacob can do the cashiering. King of the Bugs, first edition. I quite like stocking. I don't like... I mean, cashiering is fine too, but the stocking is more fun. Also, anyone... Oh, yeah, I need to assign you. You are a cashier now. Nope. Ooh, we've got a first edition of Return of the Blinking. You cannot read that because the first edition is in front of it. Joke... Oh, it is Joking, Rolking, Tolkien. Nice. Prince Groom, that's probably the Princess Bride? Or is it something else? It does say something about true love, so... Ooh, we've got the French cookbook, first edition, or a signed edition. I'm not sure. Oh, it's signed. Attempting the art of French cooking. We're not sure if it's gonna work, but we're gonna try it. We need to get a new box of all of these. Kick the bugs. Oh, I need to pay some bills. There we go. Paid my bills. Navigate to the Expanded Land app and choose a tile to expand the full space of your shop. Do I have enough money? I do have enough money. Paint can is set tight, pick it up and interact with a wall. Also at 8 PM the time just stands still. At 8 AM the time also stands still. Until you open your shop. Let's put this shelf here. Wrong button. That shelf there. You're gonna stay here. Don't think I have currently any. Ooh, we can get another. We don't have any romance books yet. Or horror. I quite like spice as well. I know which spices, but let's get spice. Some science fiction. Spice. Like, this is obviously June. I've never read it. It's one of the June books. I should read it at some point, maybe. I think that's all for today. Let's end the day. We made like 2,000 profit in one day. Which is insane. Actually, I'm not sure if it's insane, but it seems insane. Let's shake up. Now we can sit back and wait for the customers to show up. Can I buy anything else? I don't think I can buy a pet yet. No, we unlock that at 7. There's nothing here. We could change the plain carpet. Green carpet or purple carpet might be nice, actually. Let's see what it looks like. Oh, also, turn the lights on. No, I'm not sure about that, actually. Is that nice? It messes with my eyes a little bit. I think the wood was better. There we go. Oh yeah, we had a rug and a floor light. Floor light. Goes here. Next to it, Hermes, whatever it is, book. Nice rug for the counter. There's electricity coming off of it, which seems unsafe. This piece of music, that first note, is very similar to a note in the Chiliteracy break music, and it keeps confusing me every single time. Well, in this bookshop, the stuff shows up right away if you order something. I don't know if there's anything I can. Let's order this. So if I buy now, it immediately shows up. In the Paris store, there's a van that drops by, but nobody actually steals anything here, or at least I don't think so. We've got Cretaceous Bark. Count Vladula. This is also a very good book title. It's how to win enemies and dissuade people. AFK Girl, I think, is Gone Girl. The Exorciser? Exorciser, that's probably the Exorcist, I would assume. Dive and Let Lie is Live and Let Die, I think. This is a James Bond one. And there's Fellowship of the Bling. How to win enemies and dissuade people. I mean, it is a very interesting thing to want to do. Maybe you have like a very annoying person who thinks that you're their friend and you don't want them to be your friend and they don't get the message. Let's open a store. Some of these people have great fashion. I mean... Nobody has bought my attempting the art of French cooking. Yeah, I mean, sometimes you really don't want someone around you and they don't get the message. I had that with people before. So in that case, it'd be nice to know how to actually make sure they don't want to hang out with you. I mean, there's plenty of people that don't want to hang out with me. And that's fine. I don't want to hang out with them either. Let's see. I don't think it matters how you put things on those shelves. You can change the layout of these as well. Like you can put them like that, or like that, or like that. But I don't think it matters too much. I quite like this layout. This looks weird to me. I mean, this is how I store a lot of my books, but it does look weird in a bookshop. I would not put them flat like that. Oops. I passed it. Let's get some more spice. And angry caterpillar. Which one is that? It's the Bad Batsby. And blinking. No, not that one. The King of the Bugs. We also need new ones of those. Yeah, in my case, they are also, if they are flat, they're on a table. Or on, like, a countertop or something like that. Not on an actual bookshelf. That's just weird. You can get a cat! Let's get our furry friend some of that first. Now, we need to decide which cat to get. We've got Mr. Socks, we've got Luna, Peanut, Shadow, Whiskers, Sir Flufflewiggles, Nina, Ambrose, Ink, Coffee Bean, Tom, and Max. Do you have a preference for any of these cats? As the cat. Ink? I like Ink. We can get Ink. Get our cat stuff. There's Ink. They are kind of chonky, these cats. Ink can sleep next to the counter. There's a massive box for a tiny water ball. Litter box goes by the door. And football. Why did you not want to put it there? I've done that with the other ones before. Hard to hear whether they purr or not. I thought they might, but... We need some more blinking. We need Batsby and... what was that? Oh yeah. Wyverns and Caverns. The other way around. Caverns and Wyverns. Duskwood. Duskwood is one that I don't know which one it is, what book it is. And I feel like I should. There's something in the back of my brain that is like, it's this book. Or at least this title, but... yeah, out of spice. Good luck with the grass hunt. I hope it's a good one. need another King of the Bugs as well. Oh, we're also all out of used books. This one I'm also not sure which book it is. You have a signed version of Count Vlagula. Got a Dankenstein in here. Lonesome Pigeon. Also not sure. Already, again, almost out of Fellowship of the Blinking. Fellowship of the Blink, I mean. The King is only in Return of the Blinking. Need a Spice and Tiny Wyvern. And then we need a Caterpillar and Duskwood. Where's Dusk? Oh, Caterpillar, Duskwood. I think we're also out of those two. Can get another one of King of the Bugs. Pet the cat. Can probably change the color of the cat bed. Make it match the. Can I change your color? No. Ooh, we can buy a scratching post. Good, good. Ink needs scratch. There we go. What else do we got? Don't think there's much new here. I mean, there's a whole bunch of new stuff here, but... Oh, we can get a chair. Nice. You can ponder the book. That is such a bad layout. We could get some new books. Would like to get... I'm not sure where... looking for the halfling. Which I would expect to be around here, but... Oh, there it is. The halfling. That's the halfling. First book in the series. It's 8 PM now, so no new customers will come, so I will order everything we need. Everything from that shelf, except the caterpillar. Let's get some more used books too. You never know what might be in here. Bluebirds and Spam is probably green ham and eggs, because it's a Dr. Seuss one. You've got a signed version of Duskwood. There we go. Here's Bluebirds and Spam. I can't just take a book, which is why I also don't really care how they are shelved. Oh, this is The Art of Peace, which is the better book, of course, than The Art of War. Oscar Twist. Moontaker is also an O77 book. Consume, Think, Appreciate. The Time Engine. I feel like I should know which book this is as well, but I'm not sure. Antonio and Odette. Very famous. Antonio and Odette. Pet the cat, and then go to the next day. Oh, we should probably check if we need to pay some bills. And expand our store. We don't have enough for the third expansion. Let's put the cat things in the back here. See, now they fit next to each other. I'm not sure why that didn't work earlier. Move this one over a little bit. And we can put this here. Nicely in the corner. Open the store. Did we have... We did. We're going to have to get 2 spires. Get the 2 spires. I have before just got something that was the second in a series and had no idea what the first book was that belonged to it. Because as I said, I don't know all of these books. We've now got... A halfling is way more expensive than Fellowship of the Bling and the Two Spires. Little cat. Pet the cat. Always be petting the cat. We also have space for one more non-Return of the Bling or Lord of the Bling book. Did I get anything new here? I do have to frequently check, so I don't pay attention. We don't have anything here. Also, the slider on the side here is broken. If you use that, then it keeps scrolling up. At least for me it is. Don't have anything outside? No. Get some caterpillar. We need both spies and tiny women. And we need some two spires. Also, once you have a stalker and a oh, I thought I had more space for spice. Once you have both a cashier and a stalker, you can basically let the game run for quite a long time without really doing anything. So it's almost been a bit of an idle game for me at times. I would like to get a special book again. It's been a we have one. In my other playthrough, I got quite a few of them in this shop already, and then in the other stores I got like one. Ooh, what's this one? Marie. By Stephen Queen. I don't know all of Stephen Queen's books. Perfect Chives, that did not look like actual. That did not look like actual vegetables. That looks like those plastic rings that you can then melt and they stick together and you can make sort of pixel art with it. It looks like that. I'm not sure of it. I mean, I suppose that's maybe kind of what they look like, but... A Court of... Ooh, we got a special book, the Anubis one. A Court of Flight and Waste. I think that's a romance book. We have the Book of Anubis, 15% increased value of all book sales. You are going on my pedestal. I like more book sales. Ooh, we've got another one of Ego and Bigotry. You can buy the last expansion? Yeah, I think it's the last expansion. We cannot expand this shop anymore. We'll do that when the day is over. Move that further back. Climb the little box. Not that it needed it. Behold my Book of Anubis. Oh, they're bird heads. I was wondering what these things were. Or snakes. Snakes? Bird heads. Snakes or bird heads. I thought they were claws at first, but they have eyes. Some of these people also look a little bit like they wouldn't be too far out of place in Tides of Tomorrow. Some of them don't look like that, but... Need to get more of the entire Tolkien series. We need tiny women, and what was that one? I think it was Lord of the King of the Bugs. Oops. Put that book in the wrong place. Which book was there? We had... Oh, it was Scavens and Wyverns. That one was on that shelf. That one. It has also changed the layout back. We need more halfling. So I might continue with this store until we are level 22. Because at that level you will have unlocked everything that this store has to offer. I haven't done the layout for this one yet either. I really like Tolkien. This one, Spice and Tiny Women. Just listening, it seemed like there was a sound coming from elsewhere in the house, but I think it might have been in the game. Actually, I didn't think the Bad Batsby was the one that we had enough of still. Well, there's only 6, so if someone gets one of them, then we can fit it all on. Did they? No, they did not. We'll just wait until one of you gets a Bad Batsby book. There we go. That was the 2 spires. But we have no spice left. Yeah, there's definitely a very odd sound in this game. Somewhere. Maybe it's the Anubis book. Usually I put a bin there, because you also have an indoor bin. I think it was this one and that one that I saw. Need to restock. Fellowship. People are going through spies so quickly. As well as the Tolkien books. More quickly, I feel, than the other ones. We also are very much out of second-hand books. The second-hand books don't really get you an awful lot of stuff. Or a lot of money. Except the rare ones, which are very valuable. And they're the ones that you actually throw on the floor. Beginner's game. Not sure what book that is. Looks like sci-fi. The Wanderer's Guide to the Universe. We do know what that one is. The Pit of Dissension. A Fogborn novel. So Fogborn is also in this game. Not sure which. Oh, this is the second book, the second Fogborn book. Oops. Bread, the catcher of the rye. Bread Ball, catcher of the rye. How? Oh, it's a sports joke. It's a sports joke. Now we have a lot of space for more books. Can we buy more books? We can get the 4th book. We can get... Here's another Fogborn book. Where is The Return of the Blinking? There we go. Unlock all of the Lord of the Blink series. I got an achievement. Don't know if you actually heard that. Return of the Blinking. We have enough books of everything else. Nice. Okay, so we got some storage shelves, which we don't really need for this, I think. They are particularly helpful once you get things like candy and bookmarks, because that won't fit on a shelf, or they won't fit on a display shelf where people can buy them. So then these get quite handy, and also you kind of need a stocker for that, so they will take it from there. But for the books, you don't really need it. So I think we're all good. We lost a lot of money that day. Cat, pet the cat. Fill the bowls that are not empty. Also, I'm going to mute myself and have to drink some tea and find where I left my lip balm because they're very dry. It's probably the weather. So I was, last week I was in Leeds, and they have a, sort of, what's it called? An exhibition of, a lot of stuff that has something to do with folklore and the digital age, so it's like modern kinds of folklore, and one of the things they showed was, a video in which there was more behind it than just a video where they show people reenacting AI video, but it was kind of in the basic form. It was people moving and acting in the way that AI generated videos were. And it was really quite interesting, and it just made me think I was just thinking of that with how the people move in video games, because in video games you kind of are like, oh yeah, that's just how video game characters move. Like, for example, the cat, when it turns around, first slides, and like a lot of its movement is not particularly natural. An actual cat doesn't move like that. And you of course have the video game Stray, which does a pretty decent job of showing how a cat actually moves. I think they actually motion captured an actual cat, so that probably helped. Yeah, I was thinking as well whether people could emulate how video game characters move, because there are things that video game characters do that you kind of don't really notice, but that is weird if you were to see an actual person doing it. I was just thinking about that. Would be quite fun. So we're all out of books. We have sold all of our books. So I'm going to need to buy all of the books. Let's buy all of the books. But yeah, that would be quite interesting to see if there's ever a project like that. They also had some video game stuff and some sculpture. It was quite interesting. But especially the AI stuff really sort of captured my imagination. It was a like a scripted podcast. It was not an actual podcast, but it was a fictional podcast, as it were, where they were talking about it, and it was really fascinating. Normally I'm not a big fan of generative AI for so many reasons. Including the power usage and what it does with our brains. And oh, I need to change the layout of this. And the copyright. But yeah, that part was quite interesting, where you have, and it was also a very specific period of generative AI, because generative AI is getting better. So they had like sculptures of the weird mangled hands that AI does. I say sculptures, they were kind of, I think they were plastic versions of those sort of balls of fingers that you see in generative AI. That they also used in the video, because you can't reproduce that, like, that specific era of AI without having messed up hands. And they had hoodies with text on them that wasn't really text. It was a sort of mangled version of text. And in their fictional universe, I don't think anyone has actually done it, but in their fictional universe, they were also talking about how there are scholars who are trying to decipher the language that AI has created. It was quite interesting. Because it's the generative art, like visual AI, not the text-based one, because they use letters that exist. But the image ones are kind of bad at it. Which one was it? I think it was this one that I wanted to get. And a caterpillar and Kevins and Wyverns. Kevins and Wyverns and a caterpillar. I think we're almost out of spice again. I have a lot of spice in my kitchen. I don't use it enough. A halfling. I wonder if we can hire a stalker yet. Also, yes, we can. I'm trying to take care not to say stalker, because it's kind of easy to say stalker. Although, Secret Sleepover was struggling with that a little more than I do with the American accent. Possibly. You're stock. There's nothing to stock. Spice again. There you go, go stock spice. I'll take the very angry caterpillar. They are very slow. The higher the stats, the faster they are, I think. We need Duskwood and Bad Batsby. Which one are you gonna take? Duskwood. I don't think I have my favorite item in the game yet. Which is... Is it in here? Is it in here? It's in here. It's this one. This one is so useful. Because you can scan things and then you can like quick buy them. So you don't have to look at the shelves which book was on it if it's empty. Also, we have unlocked the seasonal things, so we can make it a Christmas shop. I think we have... Oh, we have a cat tree. Cat tree, go here. Pet the cat. Are they all fully stocked? Nope. We need Gavins and Wyverns. And then we need a bunch of used books. So they will not unpack these until you've done this. And I think they never put any of the special books in place either. Like these ones. I think they even won't do it if there already is one of these things here. They will only stock things in places where they know that they need to go. So, like if you have a box and it's open, then you will see the green outline where that stuff has been before. So here, these 3 shelves, like this stuff has been on before. And that is where they will put it. But if you have new books, then they don't know where to put it, and so they won't touch it. Yes, the breccia in the breccia in their eye again. Okay. Oh, do we have another license for a book? We might do. Yes, we do. I've got a bunch of quotes. Those are a series. We have that, which is a horror book. I don't know that I have a horror book yet. Let's get that. Which is it. Oh, I didn't buy that. By Stephen Queen. Goes in the top shelf next to the very angry caterpillar. That. And then let's see if we have bills to pay. And then we end the day. Open our shop. cat. What's your level at? Because you're 13. I don't know how quickly they level up. Oh, hello. They're all slightly anime. They've got very big, bright eyes. Actually, I'm not sure if they all do. Oh, we didn't set the price for that yet. Maybe Caterpillar and Dusk Wood. Need Spice and King of Bugs. King of Bugs and Spice. And the last of the Bling series. And, whoa, we're inside the wall. Do robot stream of electric cats. Let's get that. Do robots. We do need a new shelf if we do that. Shelf. Ooh, I briefly saw some eyeballs there. Nope. That is spice. You know where to put that. Oh, that's Duskwood. Oh, I did not actually order. I always forget that you need to order them as well. Do robot stream of electric cats. I've not had this one before. We need more tiny women. And 2 spires. And then I'm going to look in my used books box. Guardians and Devils. Not sure what book that is. And we also have a Harry Potter book. Guardians and Devils. A novel. Author of Digital Castle. Oh, someone bought it. I was looking at that. I do wish that our tablet had a dark mode, because it is quite bright. Let's get that. We need the first and last of the Bling series. We need Gavins and Wyverns and the Bad Batsby. I think that's it. So we do not seem to level up our like stocking or cashiering skills, but our employees do. You go stock the halfling for me, please. Oh, clean the litter box. I don't know that you actually need to. I've never seen anything in the litter box or anything change, but... Someone's dressed for the weather. It's gonna be over 30 degrees here on Friday. Not looking forward to that one. I would like to be able to stay at home, but I don't think I can. I do need to actually go out. But I think I'm going to go there by bus and not by bike. It's not that far, but cycling in 30-degree heat is a bit too much. Our cat has just one sleeping position, I think. We need more robots. Caterpillar and Duskwood. Looking at the bugs. I usually go shelf by shelf to check which books ran out. What do we need for some of the other stuff? We cannot unlock anything here. We need level 15 for the bookmarks, or at least for some of the bookmarks. 19 for the candy. Oh, we need level 12 for the games. And these, like, there's comic books and manga that you unlock with the 2 other shops. You don't get any of that from here. Oh yeah, I forgot. That's the bug. I immediately forgot. I kind of want to make the Halloween shop. I'll put that in the storage room in the second shop, maybe. I don't think we'll get to that today, but we'll see. Need more of that and spice. We need more tiny women. Always need more tiny women. Yeah. Oh, and used books. That shelf is fully empty. Here you go. We have assigned 2 spires. $20.84. The notebook. I don't know which one this is. Kind of looks like a children's story. Oh, a notepad. The notepad. We've got a quart of Fog and Rage? A quart of... yeah, I think it's a quart of Fog and Rage. So I'm assuming that these are about quarts and not quarts, but... don't know about the rest. #1 best-selling author. Sounds a little bit like a heartbeat. The putting books on shelves. Also, you might have seen that there is a manager's desk here. That one is only useful once you have more than one store, because you can hire a manager who will then give you passive income when you're at a different store. Let's get some rugs. Long rug. Long rug go here. Oh no, that looks a bit weird. Let's put a long rug like that. And then we have big rug. Big rug go here. This is not how you're meant to do that. You need to put your furniture on the rug, not behind it, but this is how I'm doing it. We need some 2 spires and Return of the Blinking. And we need Caterpillar and the Bad Batsby. Caterpillar, Bad Batsby, and Gavins and Wivens. Ooh, we leveled up. We can have another checkout counter. I don't think we need it. I mean, we do have queues, but we're getting quite a lot of money. New book. New book. Let's get a romance book. I'm not sure if we have that yet. That is... Project Longshot is probably Project Hail Mary. A lot of people like this one, but I did say I'm gonna go by romance, so I'm going to get a romance book. Oh, the notepad is a romance book. Well, it did have a heart on the back, so I suppose that makes sense. Let's get Ego and Bigotry. Ego and Bigotry. Where's Ego and Bigotry? There's Ego and Bigotry. You can go underneath the electric sheep. By Jane Boston. I think that is it for today. Just wait for that customer to be gone. And then we will get to the next day. Oh yeah, maybe check if we have bills to pay. I'm not sure what happens if you don't pay your bills. Maybe they will automatically be paid. Yesterday and yesterday and yesterday. Ooh, not sure I've seen this before. Oh, it's a game of power. A game of power. That's from a different person than I thought it was. It's not the book that I thought it was. Or maybe it is. I thought it was like a Game of Thrones book, but... Les Fortunés. I'm assuming I'm pronouncing that the wrong way. Ooh, this is a book. I think this is quite a good one. It is 20% sales price increase if no storage racks are in current shop, and we do not have storage racks, so this one only gives us a 15% increase. So we do want this book. And this is going on the bottom shelf. There you go. This is a very good numbers go up kind of game. Look how much money we've got. We've got like almost 4,500. And we're on day 7. We've not even had a full week yet. Also, we're open every day of the week from 8 in the morning to 8 in the evening. That's long work days, that is. Let's have stock. Mine. Maybe we do need another cashier. I mean, the line is not that long. But, as per usual, I need to revive my laptop. At some point I will have 2 screens. I need to clean up my desk first before I can do that. But I do have another screen, and I think I have a splitter as well for HDMI. So I should be able to have 2 screens, and then I can actually no, the splitter wouldn't work because it would show the same thing on both screens. I might have another empty port for it as well. And then I will have 2 screens, and I can actually have the stream open on the second screen rather than needing my laptop, which would be good. I think I saw that all of them. Oh, the bad battery is not actually at 5 yet, but... It might be when they get to it. Michelangelo cipher by Robert Chestnut. What is his actual name again? I know it's the Da Vinci Code, but I forgot the name of the author. Of that one cathedral, the bell ringer of that one cathedral. It's a first edition shiny Cretaceous Park. First edition Tiny Women. That's a good prize. What? 111. Ooh, first edition Women's and Gavins and Women's. And Maniac. Not sure what book that is. By Barry Block. Maniac. That might not be one I've heard of. Or maybe it is. They do tend to have the more famous ones, but I don't do a lot of books, so... Oh. Well... We can have a bit of extra spice. That's fine. I do have quite a big tablet now, so it should be easier to read ebooks. But I do want to find some good places to get English ones. I had some suggestions from people, but not had time to actually look at them. So I was busy planning my holiday. And then being on holiday. Oh, I got the spice one. That box can go there. I do like how the stalkers just go stand outside when they've got nothing to do. Like, you are allowed to be inside, although it never rains here, so... Maybe they like the fresh air. Yay, we leveled up. Let's get... Let's get too loud on the eastern front. Ooh, we can also get board games. That's too loud on the eastern front. That's too loud on the eastern front. There's all boxes of board games. Too loud on the eastern front. Set price. I've not tried what happens if you set the price way too high. People might not actually mind that. I don't know if at some point they just won't buy it. But you get money fast enough that I don't necessarily want to choose it. It doesn't feel that necessary. Let's get a shelf. Anything else? We've got some wall lights. I'll just get a shelf. We're going to put the board games next to the books. Why not? Oligopoly. This is where it might be useful to actually have storage shelves for these things as well. Because these will not fill a shelf. Oligopoly. Checkmate. We've got battle boats. And Sugarland. Not sure what Sugarland is. I know the other ones. Ages 5 and over, 2 to 4 players. Monarchy Games. This is from Monarchy Games. From Barker Sisters. The fast dealing economic battle against unrestricted capitalism. This one does have the monocle. The Monopoly Man does not have a monocle. I think there was like a version where he did, but in most versions the Monopoly Man does not have a monocle, which a lot of people think he does. Also, it is 8 PM. Let's stock back up on things that need stocking back up on. Nope, not that. Those are good. Caterpillar. Those are all good. I need to unpack the used books. I think we have another Fogborn. Without remorse. That's not one I've seen yet either. I assume that Fogborn is the first book. Yes. Fogborn is the first book in the Fogborn series. Reduce Spires. Ooh, game design for dimwits. It's the first edition. Includes a special demo from Bleb Games. Bleb Games is the... Wow, that's a very expensive book. That is stupidly expensive. Okay. A quart of Flight and Waste. You go on the bottom shelf. And there is Cretaceous Park, which we've had before. There we go. Now we can go to the next day. Oh yeah, check our bills, pay our bills. Can we get another cat? No. Next level, we can get another cat. Open. And yes, you can get more than one cat. Can we recruit someone else? Yes. Let's get another stalker. Well, these are both good. Let's get you. I think I want another stalker, probably. What level are you, actually, at this point? You're level 11. They do level up pretty quickly. You go stock stuff. And this is why you want one of the storage shelves. I'm not going to get one because of that book, but this is why you'd want one. because otherwise they just leave the boxes in front of the shelf if there's not enough space. Which, it doesn't seem to be a problem, but it doesn't look very good. People do love Oligopoly. They've not bought a single one of the other games. When did we unlock? That was 15. Then we can get some bookmarks that we can sell. Oh, I did take a screenshot earlier of one of the cats just chilling in a box. They do purr. I have also played a bit of Tomodachi Life, which can at times be quite funny. I could stream that. I think I have something that lets me get the signal from my Switch onto the PC. It wasn't very good, but it does work. So I could stream some of that, but I'm not sure if I will because I don't have a lot of characters here that I could put in. Because it's funniest if you have several characters that you can all put in. What was this? It was Tiny Women. Tiny Women. I think I might have read Little Women, actually. Not sure. No, I haven't. It was a different one. It was a short story. I think. Or maybe it was, but it was only the beginning. I have read something of this kind. I really can't remember. We're just creating boxes in front of this. What I could also do is have 2 shelves for games, and then they do fit. Let's do that. Don't like the fact that there are boxes. Checkmate. Battle boats. And Sugarland. Now we just... Oh, they already have. I was gonna say, now we just need to wait for them to buy the last oligopoly. Now they're gonna stock that first, and then we can put the remaining ones on the other shelf. And now we need to wait for the games for a game to fully sell out before we get a new shipment of them. Nobody has bought the very expensive book yet. Longshot. Project Longshot. We should get Project Longshot. People seem to really like it. I need to read it at some point. I haven't yet. I have seen it in the bookshop. I do want to see if I can find it in English somewhere for my tablet so I can read it on that. Mostly so I can set the font size and can put the tablet far away. Because my eyes struggle if I read something too close or too long. Oh, someone did buy the very expensive book. Oh, we have another one. Huh. Sorry, I've got hiccups. I just drank some tea. The Taker. I am going to assume that the original book of this is called The Giver. But I have no idea. Oh, we got too many of that. Let me see the... Yeah. We need new ones from... Nope, not that one. And that one, and that one. The electric cheap one. We have so much money. It's ridiculous. Normally you don't end up with this much money. Normally you would at this point like try to go to the other one of the other shops, either in Paris or in Japan. I think I will go to the Paris one next. Probably not today, but we'll see. And not stick around in this one for as long as I have now. But you need a decent bit of money for that, because you need the manager's desk, which is 1,000, and then the other venue is, or the other bookshop location is 3,000. And the price for expansion on the other stores is also considerably bigger. So you will lose more money. You don't typically have this much just sitting around. Because I cannot expand this shop any further than I already have. So... let's get... what did I say? I did say... I don't remember what it is called. Oh, Project Longshot, that was it. We're getting Project Longshot. Project Longshot. Do I have space? I do have space. Project Longshot. Please enjoy my Project Longshot. With this one you can relatively easily see which ones are low on stock, because you will have the middle ones missing. This is too loud on the Eastern Front. And we ran out of 2 of the games, which are Checkmate and Battle Boats. We still have some second-hand books. I do wonder if they're ever going to rebalance the game a little so there's not this many people around all the time. Maybe they will. basis. Ooh, there's a new book. I think this makes people walk faster. Yeah. Actually, maybe not walk faster, but work faster. The Dolling is the Shining. I've not seen that before. Not consciously seen it before anyway. The Three Commandos is Three Musketeers, probably. Let's just mark all of these shelves so you can put your stuff here as well. And then let's put this one on because we have so much money. Let's make our employees faster. Innocence and Amnesty. I feel like I know which book that is. And yet I don't. The Prince Groom. Esmeritus Classic Tale of True Love and High Adventure. Abridged by Bill Silverman. I'm pretty sure that is The Princess Bride. Bases. Maniac. We have not set the price for this one yet, nor for that one. Okay. I'll wait for them to finish and then we can finish this day. And I might at that point again take a short break to make some tea. When I start the next day I'm going to make some tea. Because I'm once again almost out. And the game, when you just start the day, the game will sort of run itself a little bit. We might run out of all of our books, but that's fine. Yeah, we've got 10,000 Bitcoin. That's a lot of Bitcoin, come to think of it. Oh, let's also pay our bills. Oh, actually, can we get another cat? We can. Let's get another cat as well. I'm gonna get Coffee Bean. Which means that we also need another food and water bowl. And then I'm going to take a break. Once we've put this up. These cats will not fight if you put their feet next to each other. Or close to each other. But once again, does not like that. Well, we'll do it like that then. Hello, Coffee Bean. Oh, we do need another bed as well, of course. Nope, not here. Bed. The box for the bed is as big as the ones for the bowl. Right. Start a new day. Open the store. And then I am going to get some tea. I'll be right back, and I'm just gonna leave it on this. And back again. The water was still a little bit warm, so it cooked faster. I'm starting to lose track of which book is. No games yet. Also, I'm not entirely sure what levels up the store, if it is the money you earn, or if buying and restocking things also levels up the store. I'm gonna try and keep an eye on the bar move. It does seem to be money earned. Maybe once we can have another employee, I'm going to put in another desk. Can we have another? No, we need Bishop level 18 for that. That will probably be a while. Oh, we have run all out of... Please, let me have a look at which book this is. Oh yeah, it's the long shot. Project Long Shot. And we have run out of oligopoly. It looks weird to me that there are empty shelves in the game thing, but they're not actually empty. They're just pretending to be empty. We have once again almost run out of Project Longshot. Selling quick at the moment. I feel like once you have like restocked something that was out for a little bit, people do buy that more. Maybe because they had wanted to buy it and now they can. Too loud on the eastern front. Ooh, one of the food bowls is almost empty. There's a rather cat. Oh, it's here. Hello, cat. Yeah, they really do have only one sleeping position. Little coffee bean. I do like the Tolkien shelf. I probably like the Tolkien shelf the most, but because it is the most uniform. I mean, the halfling kind of doesn't fit with the rest as well. But you can definitely see they are a series. I should get a Fogborn shelf as well, with all of the Fogborn books. Maybe I'll do that next. Go for all the Folkborns. So I might move the game shelves elsewhere. Like, put them here. You can go there. How many Folkborn books are there? For that I would need to find Folkborn first. It's a bit difficult to read. Here's Folkborn. But I don't know which ones are Folkborn books. You can also sort them by author. But it doesn't show you the author here. Where's Folkborn gone? Where are you? I did see Haruto. I can't find Folkborn. We'll see that once we level up. Oh yeah, I've sorted them differently, and now I'm getting confused here. Oh, they're back. They're back to the normal sorting. It's all good. Oh wow, we've run out of second-hand books. Hey, we've got bookmarks. People are flashing me their eyeballs as they walk through me. I mean, I'm just standing in the way, I think. Let's unpack them outside. Dr. Blues. It's a Dr. Blues book. Green ham and eggs. There's a Folkborn. Brandon Waterston. We got one special book out of this. Oh, and we're all out of games. That went quick. Okay, let's get Folkborn. Author. It was with a B, wasn't it? So it would be early or. Here's Folkborn. So this is also Brandon Waterson. So it's probably 3 then. 3 Folkborn books. We got the first one. Oh yeah, we need a shelf. Oh, we got another special book. Oh, I did not buy them, as per usual. Where's Folkborn? There it is. It is 8 PM again, so now it is a matter of restocking things and waiting for the customers to leave. Cat also wants to buy books. Which books are you gonna buy the Do Robots Dream of Electric Cats book? No? The cat did a blep. There's one more. Just wait for them to finish restocking. There might now be an empty box. Yeah, there is. They will just drop whatever they were doing if you end the day. Oh yeah, we could... Not that. We can get... We also have corner shelves now, but the thing I wanted to get is this. There's probably more stuff here as well. We can also get signs, which are useful if you have your books actually sorted properly. Which I do not. And we have posters for books. So we get a poster for Project Longshot. Let's put a poster for Project Longshot on the wall. And then we put this. People kind of access it from one side only, so we can put it here. Or we move the cat bed to there. It's like, I don't like that. We put it here then. And then we put this next to there. And then we get some of these. This also, like, there's not a lot that will fit in the slots. Look at how insanely many books some of these people buy in one go. That was Tiny Women. And the last of the Lord of the Bling. People do love the cats. I also love the cats. They're a bit chunky, but they're good cats. I also don't have a staff room, so my staff cannot eat or drink or do anything between 8 AM and 8 PM. How very video game of us. Where's Coffee Bean? Is Coffee Bean in here? Oh no, Coffee Bean is there. We'll give Coffee Bean some privacy. I mean, not really, but sort of. Hello, Coffee Bean. Someone bought 2 spice books. The 6th one is nice because it's very symmetrical. If there's 6 books in a thing, after that it no longer is. Let's help them a bit with stocking. Oh, maybe I did not actually buy Ego and Bigotry yet. I thought I did. We need some Caterpillar too. Games are still good. We can get a whole bunch more second-hand books. Ooh, we got a new one. Books. Which is 250 at the end of the day if no shop expansions have been bought. Which we have bought shop extensions, so this is not of much use. It just generally doesn't seem all that useful. Because 250 is not that good, unless you get it right from the beginning, at which point it might matter, but you don't tend to get it right from the beginning, so like it took us until day 10 and we already have almost 14,000 Bitcoin to get that book, and at this point it's not very useful. Jane Lind. Not sure what that is. Does look like we've run out of some games. I think we've had that book before, actually. And now we have 2 of them. 2 signed copies. And The Return of the Blinking. Games. The first and the last one. And then we need Frogborn. We need... That was Longshot, Project Longshot. We need the Caterpillar, the Bad Batsby, and Caverns and Wyverns. We've got Tiny Women. And the first one, the Halfling of the Tolkien books. Oh, and now we've also run out of battle boats? No, not battle boats. Checkmate. No, it was battle boats. Damn it. Well, we ran out of checkmate too, so it's fine. Did we run out of one of these? No, we only had 3 unlocked, I think. Yes, we only have 3 unlocked. The stream for me keeps being very delayed. Like, it's much... I'm looking at the screen, like, obviously also to have chat, but it is seemingly on quite a delay. That might just be me, though. It do sometimes be like that. We have leveled up. What else do we got? Just that. So now we need to sort by author. You know, it was the one that came after this. Brandon Waterson. The Pit of Dissension. Almost again sold out of oligopoly. I do like the word oligopoly. It is a very satisfying. It's a monopoly is already pretty good, but oligopoly just is just a little more fun. A bit more satisfying to say oligopoly. That's impressive. Oh, they're gone. I think we're all stocked, so pay our bills. End the day. We can get some more second-hand books. We have not had a special edition halfling yet. I thought I saw that hangry caterpillar being empty. Well, not empty, but empty enough. Also the second book in the Fogborn series. I think we actually ran out of a box for the black and... Oh, we have more as well. I'll just get all of them. This one we already had. This is a new one. It's rainbow colored. Happy Pride and all that. We do like a good Pride bookmark. And this is a Starry Night one, which is also very nice. Might go well with your Project Hail Mary book. I mean, Project Longshot. Project Hail Mary does not exist in this universe. I wonder what else we did unlock, because it didn't tell us that we unlocked that. There's not a lot new here. Oh yeah, we got the box dispenser. No idea what it actually does. I didn't buy it in the previous one. If you need boxes, we've got boxes. Oh, we can get boxes out of it. This might be useful if you need to pack something up, I imagine. No. I can't put this in here. It's infinite box dispenser. Is it this? Can I put bookmarks in here? Yay, I can! Because yeah, you can only hold so many items at a time, so it's quite useful to be able to just pack them up. I don't think it's meant to be here, but I'm going to leave it here. We're now out of ego and bigotry. Angry caterpillar. Tiny women. And Return of the Blinking. Oh, and we can do with a lot more second-hand books as well. Second-hand books are quite expensive. But there can be those special books in it that give you an advantage of some kind. And the special books, like the rare books, are also very pricey. So you do get, on average, I think you do get your money back. I would assume anyway that they did program it that way. Ooh, we got the girl with the Hydra tattoo. We got that a lot in the other one. I forgot what the actual tattoo in the actual book title was. I've definitely heard that book before. Ooh, we've never had a special edition Fogborn. Was it a snake tattoo? Doesn't sound quite right, but that's the only thing I can think of. Three commandos. I don't think we're going to get to level 22 today. I am starting to get a little tired. My eyes mostly are starting to get a little tired. Well, my voice as well, actually. That one, and that one, and... Which one was that again? Oh, it's too loud on these in front. Oh, and all the games again. The halfling is moving further and further away. Meet the hungry caterpillar. Gameplay-wise, there's not actually that much, but it is still quite satisfying. It's, as I said before, it almost turns into a bit of an idle game. It's not quite an idle game because it won't continue if you're not there. Although I suppose it kind of... No, it doesn't, because you also still have to manually end and start days. I was gonna say, it kind of technically does if you have a second store and you have a manager's desk, but that is not true. Because yeah, once it gets to 8 PM, the game will just kind of pause and not continue. And neither will your passive income. So it's not quite an idle game, but it is like you don't need to do all that much. Like the only thing that I'm now doing is ordering things when they get too low, and occasionally help stock. And enjoy the music and pet cats. Pet cats is very important. Was another flash of eyeball there. It's quite a queue. I think the customers come in waves. It's almost like that a bus has just stopped nearby and everyone got off the bus and is coming into our bookshop. Look at that pile of books. 3 hungry caterpillars. I think there were also several, was it ego and bigotries? You've got a big family, probably. Or maybe she uses them to stabilize table legs or something. Might need several books if you're trying that, depending on how wonky your furniture and floors are. We just need to wait for these customers to file out before we end the day. I wonder if we get to level 17 this day. I think we might. Very close. There we go. We're level 17. Author. Now we go find. It's the evil. Yes, that's the other Brandon Waterson book. Read and find out. Unlock all the Fogborn. I lost the last word. It's already gone. Ooh, we have skulls and bookshelves. It's Calavera and bookshelf bookmarks. Oh, I've got. So now we need. No, that's Fogborn. We need that one, not you. Set price, set style. That also looks quite good. I want to call them Calavera because of Alan Wake 2 with the Calavera Knights. But that is not it. Which bookshelf are you? Which... Oh, we left, of course we did. We end up outside again. Which bookmark are you? Tag yourself. I did not even put the two playing card ones next to each other. Which I probably should. Let me do that. They are going to fill that, like, immediately. I'm just gonna wait for you to empty your box out. Damn. No, stop it. No, bad. Maybe we can also put this in the big box. Ooh, we can. I'm not fast enough at clicking that thing away. There we go. There you go. Now you can fill these things back up. I'm fighting against my employees. That's the Electric Cats book. It's Too Loud and Project Longshot. The way they sit in this chair is, without a book, is a bit weird. If they have a book, it's less weird. This is also the sort of... No, this is just uncanny. I was gonna say, this is also the sort of thing that you would accept from computer game NPCs. But no, this is just weird. So many boxes everywhere. I'm gonna put another checkout counter in, and then I'm going to do some checkout myself as well. Well, they will first... Like, they're not gonna file into the other lane yet when a new thing opens. So I can order some new books. Sorry for the eating noises, that is one of the cats. Or both of the cats. They do pay with decent cash, like, I don't very often have to give them anything back now. Or they pay with card, that's also fine. Let's see... We need a new... Caverns and Wyverns. They look a little bit more normal when they read the back of the book. I'm just gonna get all of them. One book and 2 bookmarks. That is a sensible purchase. And yes, I am judging the people who come here. A Book of Dunkenstein. Very good read. Oops, I got too tiny women. Oh well. That's fine. I think it was these 2. Yeah. That is an unreasonable pile. And that does not fit in that bag either. I'm impressed. Again, bit of an unreasonable pile. 2 chessboards. I mean, maybe they're organizing a chess tournament, or maybe they have like a library and are buying for that. Also possible. Or like a cafe or a bar or something. Let me refill some stuff. And pet the cat. There's several people inside each other at the bookmarks. I wonder if they don't take from these boxes. Oh, that box is empty. Can get rid of that. Be right with you. It does seem like we are running out of the psychedelic ones. We also have infinite cash in the cash registers. What's the first one again? Oh yeah, it was the children's book. Angry Caterpillar. I've not yet had a pile that falls off the desk. I wonder if they have some kind of invisible wall set up for these books and things that they don't ever fall off the desk. They might well do. Otherwise you'd have to be picking them up off the floor. Two sets of oligopoly. It's gonna be a fun Christmas. Three bad Batsbys. Again, bit odd, but okay. You do you, I guess. Oh, I got the wrong ones. I needed this one and that one. Oh well. Oh yeah, spice. Well, we also need the king of bugs, and we need the first and last one of talking. Let's get a bunch more of these. Casino Grand. It's another double. It's an O77. That's difficult to say, O77. Book. It's not difficult to say O77, but it is difficult to come up with that because 007 is so normal to say that O77 is weird. The time engine. We've not had this. It's a nice cover. That's a new one. I'll help you stock some stuff. Got a good stock of second-hand books. Ah, I got that when I shouldn't have. Got a few for which I have too many. think we're all done stocking because they are there. Don't forget to pay the bills. Oh, we're very close to having another person. I think I might go for yet another stalker and like do the register myself. That's what I'm leaning to doing. Like the color of your shirt. Let's get another fantasy book. That's all Game of Thrones stuff. I think Gaoth would kind of fit vibe-wise with the Frogborn books. I mean, Frogborn is also good, but different. We got a candy shelf. We need to get the candy shelf. And we need to get candy. And we need to get another person for stocking. Pickles. Get candy shelf. We don't have an awful lot of space left. We can put the candy shelf here. Let's put this here. Nope. The red square stays if you haven't changed the actual price. So I want to change the actual price so that I know I have, set the price. Immediately buys a bunch of candy. Don't blame you. Not sure if anyone is going to be able to... Okay, I can't pick that up. Good, good. The electric cats book. We've completely run out of hungry caterpillars. I mean, angry caterpillars. And we can get all of the talking books. One of them is close enough to empty, or empty enough. And I will say again, that is when you actually could use storage shelves. I don't have a lot of space in the store to actually put them. In some of the other stores you actually have storage room. Our other cashier is not particularly fast. Not compared to what we're doing anyway. Look at us go. Wow, you've bought a lot of small stuff. There you go. Nope, wrong button. There's the games again, there's the games. Three that's. That's a lot of that's. Also, I like that it could either be it or it could be IT. IT also stands for something these days. I don't know if it already did back then. I imagine it might have. IT. I don't know when it was written. Ooh, someone in sunglasses. Not seen that a lot. It does match the weather outside. At least the weather here outside. Although today it was raining. Well, it was briefly raining. You can hardly call it that. That's a big pile of stuff. €220. Thank you very much. I mean Bitcoin. I suppose it's probably Bookcoin. I'm going to finish this day and then I am going to quit. Which I think is 3 minutes, because I think it's 1 minute per hour, or 1 hour per minute, however you call it. I think both works. Let's get some games. First and the last one for Footborn. cats. Angry caterpillar. That was... Oh, well. We do need that one. It was... Kingdoms, tiny women, and... spice, and that. Of that one person who bought 3. And I think we can get all of Tolkien again. Here you go. You can probably order all of the bookmarks again as well. I think we have some left of some of them. That's a big pile of books. Hello, cat. Need to pet the cat. Always be petting the cat. Yeah, I definitely do think there is something stopping this from falling off the desk. Them restocking this, it really does sound like a heartbeat. Is weird. That one and that one, I think. Some hungry caterpillar, angry caterpillar, and that. Oh, I did buy too many. They were not yet done restocking and I already bought more. Oh well. Oh yeah, I never told you to go stock stuff. Oops. Oh well. Oh, I'm doing the bright ones. Oh, not that many missing. I think that's the last bit. Cool. Then we'll do that later. Oh, there's still someone waiting here. Sorry about that. I'm going to leave it here. And next time, maybe I'm going to play Subnautica, maybe I'm going to play more of this, we'll see. I'm also not sure when next time is, because I'm still quite tired after time, so we'll have to see. But for now, I am going to go over. If you want to know what actual books actually sound like, rather than just seeing these fake titles, maybe you would like to go listen to Literacy, who I'm going to raid over to. And I'm going to do it this way because the button is not Sheer literacy. I'm gonna go over there and actually listen to some books. We do like books. So I'll see you there, and bye bye for now.